In the context of race, specifically in America, how would you identify yourself?
Fuck, cut. I don't
No
know,
cutting.
dude.
Well, thinking about the context, I guess identify myself more with being a Mexican American.
I guess I'm a Chicano and an Assyrian dude.
I guess I would identify myself as African American, Native American, but mostly just black out of convenience.
I usually just say I'm Asian American.
Do you identify as more than one thing?
I mean, technically I am, but not really. My dad was a white Italian man. My mom was a Mexican woman.
Yeah, I'm Chinese, Thai, Cambodian, and French.
Do you identify stronger with a certain one?
Yeah, my Mexican roots.
I usually just say Chinese and Thai and Cambodian because I don't really identify with the French part.
I just kind of grew up with my Mexican side of my family, so I've only really known being Mexican.
I guess there's one part of my identity I feel a stronger connection to, mostly because I relate better with it, or with other people who have that same identity.
Do you prefer to be identified as just one? Or as all of them?
Can't really say it's that important to me.
Sort of. Because then I have to go into a whole spiel about how I'm like an Italian kid who doesn't really know a lot about being Italian. When I can just tell him I'm a Mexican kid who knows a hell of a lot about being Mexican.
No, I like, being able to identify with different.
No, because then I'm not special. I like being special.
If you were forced to just pick one, or a generic version, what would you choose, and could you just pick one?
That's hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm Mexican. Yeah. My family would get all pissed off.
Do you feel accepted by Mexicans and Italians?
No, not at all.
It just depends if they can identify me as a member.
Neither. Too whitewashed for either of them.
I don't feel not accepted. Well, it's like growing up, I never thought about, the fact that I'm like Chinese and Thai and Cambodian and French and all that stuff.
Do you feel cast out by any of them?
I think it's more like being self-cast out. If you don't feel like you fit in, then you don't fit in.
Sometimes.
I used to. It depends on the people. I don't really feel like I don't feel like I'm either anything because I was born here.
I don't know, Mexican kids, I mean, they just don't think you're Mexican and they don't want to accept you.
I've always wondered if this was this enough,
I don't know, it's a complicated thing with my Mexican heritage because I was made fun of a lot in school for dressing a certain way.
One job I had, I started speaking Spanish. And then one guy turned around and said, I thought you were just another white kid. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? Spanish people are white.
A lot of times I'd be with my Cambodian friends and I'd be like, yeah, I'm Cambodian too. And they'd look at me like, no, you're not.
How would you want to be identified if you could choose it?
I'm an American.
Dayton Du Bois Andrews. First.
I'm just me.
I would be Mex-Syrian.
Do you identify as American overall?
Yeah.
I would say I'm an American.
Yes. It's where I was born. It's where I vote. Where I pay taxes. It's my country.
Yeah, I think I feel like that's what fits me best.